And I know you're cheating in school right now. Don't even try to lie to me. Literally, all you need is a phone. It has all the answers on it. Even if you can't find the answer on Google somehow, there's a pretty good chance you could just hit up someone from your class and ask them to send you the work when they're done. There is no reason anyone should be failing online school unless you're not even trying at all. I fall asleep almost every day in school, sometimes for long periods of time, and my lowest grade's an 83. It's not that hard. But just because it's not hard doesn't mean it's not annoying. In person, I can barely stand my teachers, but just the fact that they're in front of a computer all day talking about boring shit that no one even cares about enough to pay attention, and I just sit in the same spot and watch them all day, barely saying anything or interacting with anyone except for the incels on Discord, makes me feel like I'm slowly losing a grip on my sanity. Every day I wake up at 7 a.m. to log onto the computer and watch a 50-year-old man in a tracksuit do jumping jacks and stretches, as if when I just wake up from my 5 hours of sleep, I'm in the mood to do state-mandated jumping jacks with a man who I'm sure loves watching high school-age girls do exercise in front of a camera, because gym teachers are just like that. Every gym teacher is a fucking weirdo. Fact. Everyone knows that. And as I'm standing there doing arm stretches to prepare for an entire day of sitting in a chair, the number one thought that occurs to me is, how the fuck is this shit real? There's barely any social interaction during the week. Every time the teachers put us in these breakout rooms, nobody says shit. How often do you guys actually talk in the breakout rooms? Probably like 1 in 10 times. It's not like anyone actually wants to talk about our biology worksheet, unless the teacher joins and everyone jumps up and pretends to be talking for 20 seconds, or we all just lie and say we already finished talking. Every day feels the exact same. Nobody pays attention in math. Every time my teacher tries to call on us for an answer, she'll go through like 5 names before anyone has an actual answer, because it's literally impossible to pay attention to this 60-year-old woman talk about quadratic equations through a computer screen while she's just writing problems on the board and standing directly in front of everything she just wrote. But it doesn't even matter because everyone cheats on the tests and quizzes anyway, and math make brain hurty. Also, she's a bitch, and yells at me for being 1 minute late to class as if I'm sitting there waiting for the exact second class starts and not trying to absorb an extra 6 minutes of sleep between periods. My teachers are so annoying. Sometimes when they piss me off, I just sit there at the computer with my mic muted, repeatedly calling the teacher a bitch and cursing her out, and sometimes, I don't care what you have to say, cause learning is gay. But that's only if I'm really mad. The strangest part about going to school online every day is we have to ask to use the bathroom. What the fuck? Luckily, I've never had a teacher tell me I can't use the bathroom at my own house so far, but if that ever did happen, there's no way I'm not just gonna get up and use the bathroom anyway, cause I'm not a fucking prisoner, and it's not like it's gonna take up a lot of class time for me to use the bathroom in my own house. Honestly, most of what I'm learning in school this year just seems like a fucking complete waste of time. The majority of the shit you learn in school already has very little real-life application, especially depending on your career. So normally, when you're going to school in person every day, you're learning and memorizing information mainly just so you can regurgitate the information onto a test or quiz and get good grades and hopefully be a super-duper billionaire successful type of guy. But this year, I honestly barely even have to worry about tests or quizzes because I know that any answer I don't know, I can just look up on my phone. In theory, guys, I don't cheat. Cheating's bad. I don't cheat, guys. I don't cheat. My school's not even doing midterms or finals this year, so literally, what is the point? Why am I going to school? At the beginning of the school year, it seemed like this year might actually be promising. I went to school in person for maybe like 2 weeks. The school had its first case of COVID within like 5 days, and then there was basically one like every week that prevented us from going to school. So I got all this new drip for back to school just to sit at home every day looking like a bum. At the beginning of the year, I was okay with just staying home and blasting music while spending the entirety of every class talking to bitches on Snapchat, but now I realize I hate music and women, so I'm better off just sleeping. My favorite part of school is when I fall asleep on the meeting and then the class ends and I'm the last one there with just the teacher, but he doesn't know I'm asleep yet, and then I get kicked from the meeting and then I wake up and feel like I just time traveled to the end of class or sometimes the end of the day, like, oh shit, I just did a goddamn time leap. I better get some more rest in before next period starts in 6 minutes so I don't fall asleep again. And then I fall asleep again. I will say, at least I don't have to go to real school every day. It gives me more time to sleep and work on my 1 million subscriber YouTube channel and commit various war crimes and smoke. Alright, that's why I'm gonna hack into the online learning matrix backup protocol to tear down the firewall and overload the mainframe and not go to school anymore at all ever. And I'm keeping the computer they gave me. Anyway, like and subscribe or I'm gonna kill you. Bye.